Hello and welcome to episode number 11 of the Road to 500 mil drop tab. As you can see on screen, it's RS3, everybody. Basically, don't judge this Queen Black Dragon kill. This was within a couple hours of the release of RuneScape 3, and I was still sort of getting used to the interface. Actually, I don't care if you judge like the quality of the Queen Black Dragon kill. Don't judge my interface setup at that point. I was just kind of messing around with it. But yeah, basically, in the last episode, someone told me that you can also kill the Queen Black Dragon fairly effectively with magic, so I said I'd try it out, and here is me trying it out. And actually, it went very well. I'm probably going to add an annotation into my Queen Black Dragon guide just to, like, if you want to do a mage setup. It worked probably better than range, actually. It worked very well. The kill took about 3 minutes, and I did a couple more just to make sure. They were all between 3 minutes and 3 minutes 15 seconds, which was quite good. With melee, they're usually between 2 minutes 30 seconds and 3 minutes, but I'm using level 90 melee weapons as opposed to a chaotic staff, which is level 80. So yeah, whoever commented that, thank you very much for that. Very useful, but now I have to change my guide slightly. So yeah, anyways, that aside, I'd like to thank you guys so much for the recent support. My goal for the entire summer was 50 subscribers, and really my summer started 2 weeks ago, and we're already at 38 when I'm recording this, so that is absolutely insane. I'm getting like 2 subscribers a day, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'm glad you like what you're seeing, or I hope you like it anyway. If you don't like it, I wouldn't recommend subscribing, but, you know, that's all pretty awesome. So, yeah. Sorry for the amount of sort of unrelated blabber that's not entirely related to the drop tab, but it won't go on for much longer, and then we'll get more into the episode. But, yeah, something I wanted to mention, and I've wanted to mention this a few times, but I feel like this is a pretty good opportunity to, and that is constructive criticism. So I would love it if you guys would tell me any constructive criticism about, it could be anything, the screen size, what type of screen size you want me to record, do you want me to record in better quality, my voice quality, my voice audio, anything like that. And also, this is a bigger one, the format of my videos. So any of my videos, this, my Road to Questcape series that I don't actually have a name for yet, my Skilling to the Max series, and any series in the future, just feel free to tell me if you'd like a change in the format, because I'm making these videos for you, so if there's anything I could be doing better, feel free to tell me, and I will be greatly appreciative of that. So, an example is, if you guys prefer my commentating over clips as opposed to my live commentary, tell me, and then in the next episodes or in the future I will do more commenting over pre-recorded clips as opposed to live commentary, and that's just a general example. It could be anything. So yeah, anyways, the episode starts now, once I stop derping and start clicking. Oh my god, it's a D-kite. So, I basically had this crazy derpy oh shit moment. I wasn't expecting a drop at all. I was just testing out RS3. It was my second Queen Black Dragon kill since the RS3 launch, and I was just happy I got the kill. I wasn't expecting anything, and like, I am still kind of shocked. And then this here is just me trying to figure out how to price check, because I had no freaking clue. In the end, I couldn't actually price check it, but I price checked it later, and it's at about 600k. Which is great, and not only that, it looks really sweet. I'm really happy to get one in the tab, never had one before. So anyways, after that, I went to Dagonoth Kings with my friend Chaotic Devil RS, just to sort of continue testing the RS3, the new interface system. And we both really thought we were getting quite good at the interface system until we went to DKs, and then we realized, you know what, we're not as good at this as we initially thought we were. And we both had to tab out quite early in the trip. We only lasted like 15 minutes. Yeah, it was pretty awful. We just couldn't get the switches in time. It didn't help that we were in a fast spawning world. But yeah, if you see in the top left of my screen, sorry, there's a hand cannon, and you may be wondering why that isn't a royal crossbow. And I actually, when gearing for the trip, I was looking for my royal crossbow in my bank, and it wasn't there. So I basically had to think long and hard about this, and I figured out where the royal crossbow actually went. So I was working on my King Black Dragon Slayer guide, and what I was planning on doing was I was going to take level 80 tiered weapons, so I had my rapiers, my chaotic staff, and my royal crossbow, and then I was going to do a kill in Void and only Void, or actually a bunch of kills, and then take the average kill, and then just do like a split screen 3-way, just so you guys could see what the kill times were, at least for what I was getting, so you could pick the best method for you. And I actually forgot to anti-fire, so I ran in and I died, and I actually lost my royal crossbow to the Under the Grave glitch. And luckily enough, I was just going through my screen recorder and deleting some clips, and I actually happened to find this clip. So you guys will be able to see it at the end of this video. I'll probably throw it in there, unless I decide to make it a separate video, but I don't think I will. It's eventful, but it's not that eventful. But yeah, anyways, we were actually quite lucky. So we were only actually in the Dagonoth King's room for about 10 minutes, and we actually did manage to get ourselves a drop, and it was one that we haven't had before. So yeah, that's pretty nice, and as you see right there, a 380k warrior ring split. So yeah, that's quite nice to see. Not a ring that I've had before, and obviously it doesn't go into the tab because it's a split, but yeah, it's cool. It's some cash in my coin pouch, which does count towards the tab. So yeah, and then this is just a clip of me almost dying and then tabbing out with a very low amount of hit points left. So yeah, I thought I would throw that in there. So yeah, anyways, I will see you guys for the next clip, whatever it may be. Okay, so I'm actually going to throw in the loss of the royal crossbow right about here. So as you see, I logged in with like 500 LP and not anti-fired. I've got no idea why. This happened quite a while ago. I just didn't even realize it. I don't really use my royal crossbow all that much, it would seem. So yeah, I've sped this up to 2x just because it's banking and then running back there. But yeah, I rewatched this and wow. First off, I'm surprised I had it recorded. I don't know why I recorded myself locking in like that. But yeah, so I really don't know. Usually I'm pretty good with seeing stuff under my grave, and I'll tell you guys in a second when it actually happens. But basically what happened was my rapier, offhand rapier, and royal crossbow were under my grave. So I ate a shark, grabbed the offhand. I ate a shark, I grabbed the main hand. I clicked on a shark, and it didn't eat. And then I clicked on the crossbow. So I thought I had the crossbow. I don't know why I didn't check my invent for it. And then I clicked on another shark for whatever reason, not too sure why. And then I ran out like a fool without my royal crossbow. So yeah, that kind of sucks. It's funny because I would have taken my royal crossbow over the rapier or the offhand. I don't use them at all anymore. But yeah, it's funny how those things turn out. So yeah, anyways, on to the next clip. So, I'm time stopped. This was insane. I saw when the time stop ends that my health got knocked very low. I wasn't sure how low, so you see I did a little zoom here, I know, super fancy. 24 HP. Can you get closer than that? That is just insane. So anyway guys, I'm going to throw on some music and show some Queen Black Dragon loots. And then I will see you guys in a minute and a half or so. Actually, I think it's more than that. For the price check of the episode. So yeah, see you guys in a minute. Okay, so for the price check, I'm gonna do it this way just to give you guys a better insight on what is worth what. So this is the top 2 rows of the tab, and the total for the top 2 rows is 18.5 mil, 3 mil in Royal Dragonhide, 3 mil in Dragon Bones. That's really the big part. 1.5 mil there, 1.3 mil in Rune Bars, 1.8 mil in Coal. It really adds up. 2 mil in Addy Ore, 2 mil in Rune Ore. Yeah, it's crazy. I've never had this much in just like random stackables. But anyways, I'm gonna continue. Okay, so the next 2 rows are at 10 mil. The rune items really add up. 1.5 mil in rune plates, a mil in rune 2Hs, and then 2.5 mil in lance dams. Those are basically the big 3 for these next 2 rows. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna continue. Okay, so the rest of the stackables that fit in my invent anyway, these are basically the rest of the stackables. Total of, I'm gonna round up to 8.5 mil because there are a couple of things that are still in the tab. But yeah, nothing huge here except for obviously the Royal Bolts. I have quite a lot of these from various Queen Black Dragon kills. So yeah, anyways, last thing into price check is the rare drops, and I'm actually gonna take them all out. The tab's gonna lose its beautiful organization, but we will get a more accurate price check. So yeah. Okay, so all of the sort of rare drops in the tab, total 10.3 mil, which is, oh, actually I'm missing those, 10.45 mil, which is pretty good. You know, I was really expecting, and honestly, if my bandos had turned better, because with 7 bandos items, you can expect to get a full set, and instead I got the 2 least valuable items. But I was really expecting to, by this point, have the majority of the cash in these rare items, but it's not turning out that way. Although it probably will in the future, especially if I get to Pking in the next couple episodes. So yeah, I'm just going to add up everything and my coin pouch, and then I will tell you the total value of the tab. So, the tab is at approximately 63 mil, assuming my calculations were correct, but that is very crazy, actually. I was surprised by that. I thought it would be less than that by this point, but I guess some stuff's gone up and all of that, so yeah, that's pretty nice to see. I'm glad it's up at that point. Next week, I'm going to try to do some King, at least get slightly more oriented with it, try it out, find a team, and all that stuff, and also my progress on quests is going quite well. Once I complete about 25, I will make a video on it of just me completing a bunch of quests. But yeah, hopefully, maybe in 3 or 4 episodes, I can get to Tormented Demons, Glacors, and the Automatons, or even any of those. I just think that would be very, very cool. I've always wanted to be able to kill Glacors in particular. But, yeah. I'd like to thank you guys so much for all of the recent support. Honestly, I am so happy right now. I can't believe this is blowing up as quickly as it is. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and peace. Have a good one, guys. And as usual, if anyone has any questions, or any criticism, or any commentary, or anything like that, feel free to post it down in the comments. Ciao.